We are gonna use the new event card. The new event card this week is Secret Agent. Da-da-dum. Hey, Freddy. Man, Freddy, you have been first comments so many days in a row. Unbefreaking-believable. What's going on, Elzar? Francis Paul. Alright. Immorticia, of course. We are gonna... Oh, we have all these... Oh no, that's Neptuna. I meant Immorticia. Alright. Actually gonna build this deck around Secret Agent. Now, how's it going? Now, we need, we actually have a lot of extra tricks that we're gonna be running. I want to think this out well because, I mean, we could run goats also in this deck. I want to really take as much advantage of the Secret Agents as humanly possible. We're looking for cards with active abilities are their main stats. The obvious ones have always been and, of course, going on. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do some RNGesus tomorrow, actually. RNGesus is a little bit overdue. Duck Stash does not have an active ability. The problem with this is that Immorticia does not own any one-cost environments. Man, when this thing gets buffed to also work for plant environments, I'll come back to the deck and do it with Jimmy Neutron. Doing it with Jimmy Neutron just makes this deck obsolete soon. Sneezing Zombie. It's expensive. A 3 cost, I think, is the most. In today's meta, this isn't horrible. You watch me on your iPhone? How are you first every day if the stream starts in the middle of class for you, Freddy? I have no idea how that happens. Rocky YouTube says, "Hi Fry, say hi to my best friend Garrett Vela and tell him back to work." Get back to work, Garrett. Get back to work. True SWAT. Buried deck in a long time. We did, what's it called? Just, I think it was beginning of last week, we did strike through berries with Solar Flare, and that actually worked. The second iteration of that deck actually worked very well. I'm gonna go Trickster. That's the name of the deck. By the way, which means we need teleports. It also means we need Beam Me Up inside. We're gonna need one costers. Maybe we'll just go with Goat and Hover Goat. Maybe I'll just pick big statters. You streamed early today? I streamed Not really today. I streamed last night though. Oh, you mean at 12? Yeah. I'm streaming. I'm streaming at 12. This is the time I stream now. I love this environment. I don't think it's gonna be good in this deck though. Transportation station, teleportation station, transformation, transformation, transportation. Keep it going. Rockani YouTube, welcome from YouTube. You guys are so cute. Drum paparazzi, since it's not important. And thank you so much for
Hi, Fry. I need you to cheer me up today, Fry. My grandfather had a stroke yesterday.
Aww.
His life is hanging in a thin thread now.
I really feel for you and your grandfather, man. Oh no, I hope he recovers. That's so sad. I'm so sorry. Let's get it going. Today's stream is dedicated to Olinol's grandfather. Man. And his speedy recovery. Can't guarantee that everything's gonna work out fine, but I can guarantee that you're gonna have the wherewithal to deal with it, whatever happens, so stay strong, man. And to your grandpa. Alright, keep it going. Extinction events. Did I not run it yet? Definitely gotta run Extinction, come on. It's just a decent 2-cost removal card. Thing is, since we're running Tricksters, we don't have a lot of room for the things. Binary Stars Trickster, I did that back in the day. Hunting, yeah, we're gonna need... I'm gonna have to cut some things out of this deck. We actually don't have any big removal yet either. Sad. We're gonna cut some things out of this deck, don't worry. I think these goats are a little superfluous. Maybe this goat is superfluous. Well, I would like some bonus attacks in this deck too. You need bonus attacks. I'm just gonna keep adding cards and I'll start trimming at the end. We're gonna have to decide, we're gonna have to take out a big chunk of stuff. It's gonna be based on how our win condition's gonna go. Time Warp, I've already answered you this question. I don't know, you ask me questions a lot and don't listen to the answer, but you burn teleports when the card is more valuable than the teleport. You need a card in your hand that's worth more. The Electricians is one of the big powerhouses of this deck. Electrician is actually probably the best card in the game to Secret Agent, because it does the bonus attack. You're just scooping a 2/2 off the field, which is nothing, and then you get a 5/5 Trickster Gravestone, essentially. Amazing. Okay. How do you stream on your phone? If you're asking what I'm doing, I'm using an app called Side Sync. You can also use, it's streaming, my phone's connected to my computer. You can also use Mirror Go. You can also use Nox, N-O-X. None of these methods are easy though. I'm eventually gonna make a tutorial on how to stream. I think people find it both entertaining and a few people will find it informative. It's really overdue, and there's not actually there's actually no tutorials on YouTube on how to do it with your phone, so. Yeah, I should put down the FAQ. Here, tell you what, how about I'll just have the FAQ open? And if people ask me extracurricularly, I'm not going to do this in the middle of a thing. But, first of all, we need a FAQ command. It's not that simple, Elsar. There's a lot of complications. By the way, I was in touch with Samsung the other night, and they told me what to do. Essentially, was re-downloading the applications. That's what worked. But remember, I was having technical issues. They should not be happening anymore. Okay, sorry. So this will be Nightbot. I'm going to make a command. It's called FAQ. Messages for frequently asked questions. Refer to the FAQ. Making a FAQ command. And the fact of the matter is, of course, I don't know where this thing is. Oops. Go. Put this here. Wish there was a more condensed version of this. There might be actually a share link. No, there's not. Okay. Ba-da-da. Let's get 12 seconds. Alright, there you go. Now there's a command called FAQ. That should work. We'll update the FAQ to say the fact of the matter is. What was the question? How do you stream with a Maybe I'll make a new subject called streaming. Streaming. I'll actually make this the #1 question. It'll be 1 question. How do you play PvZ Heroes on your PC? Heroers on your PC. Answer. Side sync. I wrote just Google them up. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta ditch 7 cards. Remove some goats, they're not successful. The goats actually have been successful, and Secret Agent Goat was actually a wild success. The reason I'm gonna remove the goats is because I've kind of already done them. So I think we're gonna get rid of these. The question is, what are we gonna buff with this, though? It's just to beam me up. So maybe we can add goat and remove something else? This is enough removal now. This is almost gonna be like a mid-range deck now. There's a lot of tricks. It's nice having this many tricks in a Trickster deck, though. It's kinda nice. We do need environments, though, so... I guess since this is a mid-range deck, you don't really need card draw, per se. Why Loudmouth? The idea with Loudmouth, it works very well with Secret Agent. You can buff something else, so it'll first be a 2/2 worth of stats, Secret Agent, and then this thing essentially will then be a 6/6, which is incredible, or a 4/4 that gives another 2/2 of stats, something else. The fact that you can just scoot the useless 1/1 off the field makes this good. It's gonna be a little bit hard with the Loudmouth since we're not running any minions. I mean, it's only gonna be you. Leprechaun Imps. I don't think they're strong enough nowadays, though. It's a good idea. We actually have no environment still. I think this is the best environment. It makes the Tricksters do extra. It's such a freaking good place to put the electricians too, so. Mad Chemist? No way. Let's see here. Cosmic Scientist wouldn't be horrible. We're actually overs now. Oh, man. You're actually over the limit by 2 cards. It's hard to take any of these out if we're actually running a proper control deck. It's interesting that this is used as a control card on turn 4. What do you actually do on turn 3 in this deck? Not a whole lot. I could get rid of the Loudmouth since there's not that much synergy, but... The Loudmouth becomes better when you are running goats. The Loudmouth becomes your main turn 3 play, actually, when you're running goats. I don't feel like this deck has enough power right now, and we don't have any card draw, so actually it's going to be unreliable for Tricksters. Air 22 is Trickster, yeah. Goat's kind of such a prime target for Secret Agent. It's actually a turn 1, like a proactive turn 1 play. It will create a 4/4. Amazing. Yeah, we have no idea what happened with the thing. Regifter will draw you extra cards. I don't think the active ability of Regifter is good enough to Secret Agent it. Mad Chemist. You can also Secret Agent the Tricksters. Deck challenge. I know this is taking a while. This is a difficult deck to make, so just bear with me, you guys. How much early game do we have? We have 12 early game cards. I can't cut any. Freddy Jake, I'll do the game mechanics eventually, okay? Stop worrying about it. A lot different with the Trickster. Maybe it's just a couple of drone engineers. What do you actually do on turn 3 in this deck? Swimmer is an interesting idea. Swimmer is a great idea. This is gonna be a very kind of exacty deck. I would almost run this for Secret Agent more than Regifter. Synchronized Swimmer is a great idea, man. Especially with the Area 22s and everything. This guy is huge. I mean, this essentially is a Gravestone Trickster. This deck's a little weak against Gravebusters. I don't know how reliable this is gonna be. Sylvan is a 2/2. It's a zombie. It was a little bit underpowered. I think if they nerf Regifter, they gotta make Sylvan have better stats. Just make it into a 2/2. One more rocket. This is called the just calls the Secret Agent deck. Regifters. Regifters would be good because at the end of the day, if you get a Trickster and a million tricks, you're gonna win the game, and that's the main power of this deck. Give him the D. There's no room for Goat and Hover Goat. Be nice if there was a little more card draw. Secret Agent, not bad. Secret Agent on the Trickster itself is an anomaly, but that you only really do in the super late game where you're going to be able to replay the Trickster anyway. That's not the main point. The main point of Secret Agenting is going to be on the Electricians. And on the Beam Me Ups. We can give it a shot. What are you going to do if you don't have the Tricksters? Then you have the Electricians. And you have a lot of bonus attacks and stuff like that, and removal. But we can try this. At the end of the day, this is a nice 2-cost card. This is pretty nasty, actually. Almost would want a third one. Yeah, Electrician's like a Gravestone Trickster in this deck. How are we gonna beat aggro? This deck's not horrible against aggro. And it's not horrible against berries either. I think this actually might be a good matchup against berries. Alright, let's just do it like this. We'll make adjustments as we go along. I'd like to do a really good deck though. Trickster decks anyway. Do we need more card draw? I feel like with a little card draw this deck would be kind of perfect. I don't know what to take out, we only have 12 early game cards, which is the bare minimum. You need at least 12 early game cards. These are all, I mean, you can burn teleports for card draw. It's lonely. And then, which is familiar. Happens to be 50% of our powers are early game, are very good early game control cards, so don't have to worry about that. You can also Secret Agent whenever comes out of summoning. I think Kite Flyer is going to become more prevalent when Regifter gets nerfed. We can run Kite Flyer, and Secret Agent and Kite Flyer isn't horrible either. How will this deck deal with Briar Rose? It's going to be a problem. Not going to be easy. You have to work around it somehow. Yeah, Immorticia just doesn't have a good answer to Briar Rose. Alright. LA News is pretty important, I think. Okay. So we'll put the screenshot here, make it a little bigger. Bigger. This will be called Immorticia. Why is this in the thumbnail folder? It needs to be in the deck list folder. Engaging is another one. We'll see. This was our arena run last night in Gwent. That was amazing. It was amazing. Let's redo these now. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. All the way down here. Redo the scorecard. Little bit of time. I'm just gonna get some water and I will start. Alright, we ready. Let's get it done. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are running the Secret Agent deck with Immorticia. This is a Trickster deck, so you're running 4 Tricksters and a bunch of tricks. Idea is to control your opponent with the little tricks and to then play your Tricksters. You can teleport these in, which is great. They'll do an immediate bonus attack. You can then use more bonus attacks on them and finish off your opponent that way. Now, in Trickster decks, you always kind of need a second way of winning. Let's say you don't get your Tricksters, and the way that we're going to do that is with this card, the Secret Agent. Now, the main card you really want as Secret Agents is the Electrician. This, first of all, is a control card. If they have a guy with 2 health in the field, stick an Electrician in front of it. This will kill that guy, it'll do a bonus attack, and then survive. Then you're just left with a 2/2 on the field. So the idea is to Secret Agent that little 2/2. That will turn it into a 5/5 gravestone that when it pops out of the gravestone, it'll do a bonus attack. Essentially creating a little mini Trickster just using this combo that costs 3 and is a gravestone. So extreme value from that. You can also use Secret Agent on the Beam Me Ups, which will again make a 5/6. It is a little trick to discharge your Trickster. Even if you get to the super late game, which maybe we'll have some games that do that. You can even Secret Agent a Trickster itself. That will revert its cost back to 10, but will make this into a massive 9/9 that's a bonus attack when you play. We'll see if we get any of those. That's a rare occurrence, but sometimes it does happen. Now, another sort of way of winning is anytime you Secret Agent anything, let's say even a Beam Me Up, this will be a 2-cost 5/6. You can immediately then follow that up with a Synchronized Swimmer, which will be again another 2-cost 5/6 that'll copy the stats of another zombie. This can also copy the stats of your 6/6 Tricksters or your 5/5 Electricians, which is amazing. And then you use a series of removals and bonus attacks in order to hit your opponent's face and win. The Area 22 is the good environment for this deck. This will give your guys +2/+2. Electricians in this will, let's say, be 7s. Let's say you have a Secret Agent Electrician inside an Area 22. This will actually be a 7/7 Frenzy that does a bonus attack, which is 14 damage right there. You're basically controlling them with your tricks and then setting up a big burst, making this a pretty good control deck. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's just get right into it. Running 4 nibbles for extinction events and some alien users and some rockets. Again, just to make sure that you can control them every turn. The Beam Me Up is also a good controlling trick. It'll usually neutralize whatever they play on turn 2. It's good in your starting hand to start off with 1 or 2 Tricksters. 2 would even be better than 1. We'll start off with 1 Electrician. We do need some more early game tricks, so I'm going to get rid of the Area 22 for now. This is okay. I think the Electrician is fine to keep. And we'll be starting off with at least a little bit of trick power from our superpower. We could go all out for tricks and get rid of Electrician here. Maybe I will. Never mind. And we start off with Evaporate, which is probably the worst one to start off with. I guess it depends what our opponent's doing. What's going on, Cedra? We don't have a good way of dealing with Briar Rose, but this deck will fare pretty well against aggro, since we have a lot of little control cards. Here's a second Trickster, so this Beam Me Up is coming out. It'll charge these 2 Tricksters down to 9. This is gonna go here because we sort of want to set up an Alien Ooze, perhaps. Second Beam Me Up, why not? Or Alien Ooze, if he plays a big guy on heights. Okay. The spacing here, I put this one on height so we can Alien Ooze. The spacing here in 1 and 3, by the way, is in order that we'll be able to look at the block meter. It'll say, okay, I'll get charged 1 time. Let's say if we play Trickster, so that'll be the first shot. The second shot will be this, and do we want there to be another one in between? We really just want these 6 damage, the big guys, to be the ones hitting face. I suppose we'll either environment or do this again. Pretty good. Great Alien Ooze. Perfect card to Alien Ooze. This is a very big weakness of our deck, is Wingnut, so super nice to do that. Interesting. This plus Evaporate works this turn. Let's go for it. Why not? It'll proc the block too, which sets up Teleport Trickster very nicely next turn. Pretty good start, yeah. This deck's a little weak against the Gravebusters, since our only Gravestones cost 3 and Gravebusters cost 2. Not the end of the world. So we'll proc the block, potentially do another 2 damage here. We do want to save this teleport for the Tricksters, it's all important. You don't want to burn this early. If we had a couple teleports, we maybe would burn one, charge the Tricksters, draw another card, but even having 2 Tricksters in their hand. This actually works, so does this. Speaking of which. I don't think I'm going to burn a teleport here. I'm probably going to evaporate this. Maybe just do this environment. We'll see. Is the game sound a little delayed? It does happen through the streaming process. Again, the game sound's got to go from my phone onto my computer and then from that into OBS, and sometimes it does get a little bit off. It might be a millisecond off. Let's hope not another wingnut. We'll have to the wingnut will probably defend here, and then we'll have to... For example, we can just area 22 and then evaporate the wingnut next turn, teleport Trickster. So, I wouldn't mind seeing wingnut in 3. Is this guy gonna quit here? Come on, man. Do you think that no should be replaced with yesn't? Is that how it works in other languages? I think it's good that you have a quick, short word that's no. No is a very important. Come on, man. He's quitting? He has no more wingnuts and he was anticipating Tricksters. Let's just call it as a win since we had a godlike hand. Considering it was turn 6. Interesting, we got to turn 6 pretty well. I need to reset the donations here, since they get all up in my face. Okay. We're gonna hard mulligan for the Tricksters. Here's one. Let's just say we're gonna hard mulligan for Tricksters and Tricks. That's probably our best strat. Maybe he had regret of placing that on Heights. Hopefully have 2 attack. Teacher. Nothing to follow up, unfortunately. That would have been nice. We could have kept the teacher alive. Good synergy. Control Zamba? It's not my thing. Good play. So this is going to be aggro Solar Flare. You can see the high ranked. Again, this is recently after the season reset, and he's definitely running an aggro Solar Flare deck. So we'll reduce this to a 1-1. This will actually help charge the block meter in the meantime. It does give him a pretty good target to Elderberry in 2 turns. Let's anticipate a Wild Berry or what's it called? I don't know, play. I'm talking either Poison Ivy or Zapricot usually comes out here. This is a tough matchup. This is one of the best cards, decks in the game. We are running Control though, so Control decks are typically pretty good. There's that. Burn. Beam me up is the best thing. Just to get blocked. Rustbolt ramp to Trickster with Zombie Teacher? I think I did that earlier this season. Did we run Zombie Teacher in the deck? I think we'll save the nibble. Please block this 5. Tough matchup. There's Beam Me Up, but turn too late. We're not in good shape here, you guys. I think nibbling this one to give him well, if he would have had an Elderberry, I suppose he would have played it there. So should we say he doesn't have an Elderberry and then nibble this one? Let's say he doesn't have an Elderberry. He could top deck one, but you don't play around top decks. It's a little unfortunate. This is a weird play. We're actually doing this here. If he plays now the Astricado, next turn we'll have an answer to it, which is going to be this and this. We actually have Teleport Trickster now. It's turn 5. Ooh, we got a lot of options here. So if he plays it in one of these, Elderberry will teleport Trickster. If not, we'll actually do this play, which is insane. Damn. This makes the Trickster. This is cards. Taking a hell lot of damage here, but this is, you know, 4 damage is pretty, and draw a card and keep this on the field is pretty good. Trickster's at 3 now. Ugh, didn't block that. Not blocking at all. That was a really poor block sequence. It's only turn 6 right now, so we can actually Alien Ooze teleport Trickster. Can we even do this? Alien Ooze will bring us to 2. We'll have 3 left. Play 2. Yeah, we can actually Alien Ooze and this and teleport Trickster. Amazing. We're in great shape. This is a control deck, so... Yes. Okay, so the bonus attack doesn't work. Alright, so we gotta do it like this. We actually have to spend this too. Question is, do we teleport Trickster offensively or defensively? Do not have... Oh, if we would have had this nibble instead of the secret agent, we could have nibbled teleport Trickster to face. It happens to be that you know, 8 damage is the same as yeah. Is there a reason to do this on heights? He takes the 5-1 off the field, so we're still in very decent shape. He'll be down to 4. Yeah. They'll make the nibble prevent 5 damage next turn. Also plays Ramberry Blast to face. There's Electrician, not bad at all. This will actually go here. Now what we can do is use the Electrician to bonus attack here, and then we can actually nibble this 1-1 and we'll be good. And he's actually giving us cards, which is so sad. We're probably going to win anyway. In fact, I think it's guaranteed lethal. It is, because we can bonus attack with this. Whoever knew Electrician would be used in this deck to you know, be an activator for your Tricksters already on the field, but this procs the block, and there's nothing Solar Flare has that can prevent. Oh, I guess a lucky Morspore would actually block this. Does not get it done, and we win. Classic. Electrician being an activator in the late game for Tricksters. That's what I'm talking about. You know, someone in the chat just said nice comeback. I don't think that was us with a comeback. I think it would have been a comeback if he would have won. We were really in control of him the whole game. We got down to a little health. It wasn't aggro deck, but it just wasn't enough because we were taking off damage. We were taking damage off the field constantly, which is the bane to aggro decks is control. Amazing. Are we 2-0 or 3-0 now? We beat the guy that was AFK. We beat that guy. Was there someone else we beat? Maybe that was only 2. Okay. We're gonna be looking for... It's kind of nice to beam me up on 2 and then area on 3. I gotta find a Trickster though. There it is. Ooh, that's a good mulligan. Yeah. Okay. Summoning. Great. Morticia's power is the best, of course. But... This is a green shadow. Not such a scary hero nowadays. Hopefully with just 2 attack and 2-3 would be amazing. A 1-1 sucks. Come on, man! Nice game management. It's not a bad card against Clickpiece. I don't know. Let's just take value off the field. nibble this next turn. Solo Rising, check out the pack. If you guys ever see someone in the chat ask a frequently asked question that you know is in the fact, just give them the exclamation point fact. You can click on that link. Remember when all the clickbees cost 1, no matter what? That was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Burning a teleport here, since we only need 2, and we definitely need cards, and this will charge the Trickster as well. This is obviously this is a P deck. He probably is running some Podfathers. Will we kill the clickbee or kill this? I guess we might as well nibble this. Maybe if he grows this next turn, we'll anyway rocket it. The little chips here are actually very good for us because it'll hopefully give us another card. Amazing. We'll use this next turn. We actually have this combo, which is nice. So if he fertilizes this, we'll rock. Oh, it's so annoying. This is why you should have nibbled this earlier. Now this is a 3-2, it's a threat. So this will have 3 attack. I guess we'll get rid of this one. It's nice to draw some cards. The Witch's Familiar is actually seems to be pretty effective at drawing cards here. We have plenty of health, and this will charge our block meter again. These, maybe I should have nibbled this one though, I think. Secret Agent, there you go. Another one. Now one of these 3-2s get blocked. We have Secret Agent, Teleport, Trickster on the bats. Now Teleport Trickster, the Tricksters will do 8+8. This is actually lethal for us. If he does not cover this environment, we win. Because Tricksters will be doing 8 attack. We can always Secret Agent this one to get it out of there. It's so interesting how Secret Agent is purely to remove this card, and that's guaranteed lethal, you guys. Absolutely amazing. Of course, the Trickster gets nerfs, so that doesn't cost us anything in terms of the cost. And this is exactly 8+8 on an empty block meter, so it's guaranteed lethal. That's how it's done, you guys. 3 and freaking 0. Get this weak stuff out of here. Absolutely amazing. The 16 damage burst. Area 22 and Trickster getting it done. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll write that down as a half a highlight, I guess. There's the highlight. Okay, this is very ironic. You will keep one of these at most. Dude, it's the hard mulligan. I have to look at what we get. Alright. Start with the Trickster. And with Summoning, not bad. The Triple Agent. Useless. Give me a 2-3 for once, please. Not bad. I'm a mustache. Mustaches. Oh, electrician. Mr. Marcio with the clip. Always on point. And another Trickster, amazing. What was that? That was a Astro, what's it called? Oh, weakness. It's the problem with Dr. Pepper on 2. We just get no value out of it. So we're netting here every time we trade a card. First of all, we're getting towards the late game, which is our Fang. I don't think he's gonna, well, he might stick something in front of this. It would have to have more than 2 health. It would have to be at least a 2-3. I'm gonna do this and try to Secret Agent it, actually. I'll do this on Heights. It was Cosmos, yeah, of course. So. This is not a threat. We can always nibble it next turn. I do definitely want a Secret Agent Electrician. The first time you'll be seeing this combo, Secret Agent. The way it's supposed to be played, not clearing things out of the way. If we need to rock, well, if we need to rock it, we can rocket Secret Agent here. Depends what he plays. Is Tanklasaurus viable? It's not a great card. I did do a couple decks last season with Tank. So we'll Secret Agent this. Amazing. This is a decent nibble. Charges more for Tricksters. So this Electrician you see is a 5/5. Ridiculously good. Go with this and nibble, I suppose. It depends if he understands how Secret Agent interacts with Electrician. He might just put something that dies here. Eventually I'll Secret Agent a Trickster. It's hard to pull off. You gotta basically be on turn 9. Ooh! So sad. Sorry, Witch Hazel. The Tricksters are gonna come in right now and ruin this guy. I'm gonna play on Heights so we don't die to, like, Cukes and stuff. I think Maniacal Laugh would be in this deck. There's just no room for it. There's not enough real minions to pull that off. So we'll go with the... that's interesting. Should we go with the 6 cost 1 or go with the 5 cost 1 plus Nibble? I guess next turn we can only do the 6 cost 1 plus Nibble, so let's just do it like this. Kind of amazing. No teleports. A teleport would be lethal here. Yeah, Witch Hazel definitely needs some more health. It dies to everything kills it. Anything that can affect the card will kill it. Affect the health of the card, damage, anything. Okay, let's just calculate health, I guess. Our opponent will be up to 11 right now. And then down to 8. As opposed to if we nibble, it'll be down to 7. It's not gonna make a difference for this Trickster. We'll probably have a better nibble later. I mean, it's possible that the lower cost of this Trickster will be a thing. I don't think that little health is gonna really make a difference. Trying to heal. Another one. Alright. So keep the pressure going. Play around Cherry Bomb or whatever. And we can still nibble. Satisfying about Trickster decks, it's true. So this was turn, that cost 6, so this was turn 7. Next turn will be 8. We're not gonna be able to play that Trickster yet. It's gonna be a matter of rocket. I wonder if going for Rocket Science and Nibble would have been better this turn. Then maybe have a, would it be a double Trickster next turn? No, it wouldn't. Yes, the Nibble is so good here, or else he's gonna make a heal loop. How great is this Nibble? It's perfect. Now, if our opponent gets Scorch, we're in trouble, but Super and Morspore do not save him. Please. It's only going to be heal loop of 2, which is not quite as bad, and he gets Morspore. Never lucky. It's not quite lethal, though, because the Morspore actually does clog that lane. Actually, anyway, the Trickster costs 9. Just beam me up. Beam me up and rocket. Oof. We're in great shape. Why is everyone saying another one? Another unclutch Morspore. Morspore sucks so much on so many decks. It's one of the worst powers. It used to be so good. When Mushroom decks were just Mushroom Spam was like a really good deck, Morspore was an amazing power. Now we win. Now it's guaranteed lethal. Because Trickster just wins exactly 6. Alright, folks, we is 4-0. That's some pretty good value from the Secret Agent here. First time it's actually worked in 4 games. Shabam! Colonel Corn and Venus Flytrap, yeah, I'm thinking that would be more of a troll strategy, where you just heal for as much as possible. Maybe I'll do that. Was it turn 8? Colonel Corn. And Rose. Is Rose scary? Here we go. It's not a bad hand. I think I'm gonna keep this since we have both the Secret Agent and Electrician. Gotta Evaporate. I wish Evaporate would work on a plant with reduced health too, but have you ever seen a solar that does not have healing? I mean, there's a lot of solar decks without healing for sure. We do play this. In fact, I don't know if we play the Electrician yet. We really don't want it removed off the field. We want to kind of... Oh, that's so good. Oh, we're definitely doing this. We'll do Electrician Secret Agent on 4. Amazing! Look at this. It's 4 damage now. It's a setup. I mean, he'll have to play an environment. This is a little bit crazy right now. A little bit crazy right now. Trickster's still a great card. I mean, after like those first top tier guys, I really do suggest Tricksters as the thing. This is a little tough. Do we want 4 damage? Do we want to get this? I think getting this and being able to evaporate is pretty important. I'm still gonna Secret Agent here. We'll take a little bit of damage, then we'll be able to evaporate this next turn. We can also nibble the 2-1, which is nice. Lots of spice. Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, boom. Just because we have evaporate in hand, that will, no matter how much you freeze this now, this will work. So we'll do it here, and we'll nibble and evaporate. It's good to me. Yeah. Poppy Spyros. Poppy Spyros will be good against this deck. There's ways around it, but... Go Defy. It's not even that good. This still is a 3-3. It lost 1 attack and 2 health there. Big freaking whoop. This happens. 5 damage. We'll evaporate you. We'll evaporate you. Question is, do we even nibble here? Secret Agent the GOAT right now? The 3 damage is gonna hit face. We can always Secret Agent the GOAT next turn if we want. Is charging the Trickster good? What turn was this, by the way? This was 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have Trickster on the top of the morning, too. Actually, if we'd Secret Agent the GOAT... Nah, let's just do it like this. I'll Secret Agent the GOAT, maybe, in a bit. We're actually gonna spend the whole 6 on... Didn't use that power. Yeah, and if we had a teleport, this would be a little OP. This is sort of disgusting. Let's just throw it out there. See what Rose has to deal with this stuff. You don't have a teleport. Secret Agent teleport GOAT would be cool. Jolly Howie. So this becomes a 5-6, so the Trickster actually still beats us out. And neither of these die, that's the problem here. This actually still wins this matchup as a main count, though. Pretty good. We'll probably block the next shot. Roll a 1. Come on, man! Did play around second Trickster with this strat, though. We'll just do some stuff. Healing? They see me healing. I'm reeling. This 3 damage on the field is a lot right now, considering how low health our opponent is. Ooh, that's a little late. Mogged. Into... Oh, into 4 damage! That is so sad. That is sadness. We can actually hit with the 6 this turn, which we really want the goat to be able to hit face, so it's... I think this is better than the extinction at this point. The ooze is better. I don't feel like BMing this guy. There's too many things he could have that would mess this up. But that's half of his health. That procs the block. You could always get goatify. We'll have 2 goats on the field now. But I'd actually secret agent the Trickster goat instead of the one in the environment. Freeze, not bad. We just have alien ooze. Ooh, what's some damage here? It's kind of nice to secret agent the tennis champ is not a bad one either. We'll have this next turn. Dragon. This is 8, so we got to secret agent something. Trickster actually wins. Let's do this one. This doesn't nerf it immediately, does it? Ba-doop. Does it go into down to 9 immediately? Damn, I want to hit him with the big one. We'll have to hit him with the medium one. We can do it in the environment though, which is fun. This is automatic lethal. We can't mess around when he's got freaking dragon on the field. Die, dragon! Return to your maker! And lethal. 5-0. Trickster deck's getting it done. We beat Aggro Solar Flare. We beat Control Rose. When Dark Matter Dragon Fruit doesn't even come close, yeah. You really kind of need 2 Tricksters. I wish Secret Agent would put the Trickster into your hand and then register that you played a trick and make it cost 9. That would make it just good enough, I think. Double Trickster. We're gonna get rid of the Synchronized Swimmer because we just need tricks. And that is good enough. Damn. It's not that good. I'm a button shroom. I'm a big button shroom. What do I think of this deck? The big end is sending me a deck. We got a swimmer. Guess we'll beam me up here. Or some. Aggro or Peat Moss. Doesn't seem like an aggro deck. You have a lot of card draws. Looks like a control deck. Not a bad one at that. We can always nerf the 2 button shrooms. I kind of want to get rid of this one. Looks annoying. Well, we can maybe extinction event next one. He's so low on cards. This is the problem with running cards like Puff Shroom. We'll extinction event this next turn, I suppose. How important is the teleport here? This is tough. The teleport's really good for the Tricksters, but we're taking too much heat. We just need some more nibbles and control cards. Thank you! And control cards. Super would be so good here. Yes! I don't know why! Everything I say, it just happens. That's what I'm talking about. This is not an easy game. We're down to 9 health already, and it's like turn 4. We're gonna draw a card here. Oh man, we're down to 7 actually. It's turn 3 turns, we did 13 damage, so we're backpedaling. We can remove one of these. Damn, I wonder if I burn through a second teleport here. I'll kill. Really should hopefully take one of these out. Damn! Like a freaking slice of ham. What do I do here? This will be turn 5 coming up, so I guess we can Trickster all the way through. these ones, which is nice. We're still taking 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is almost lethal. We're in extremely bad shape here. 8, 9. Wait, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. Oh, this doesn't work actually because this is gonna explode and kill us. Yeah, we can't take bullseye at this point. This actually clears his field. Oh. Oh, that was so clutch. That was so clutch. We can actually win this game now. The Evaporate also takes out this 3-1, which is awesome. So we can actually play a Trickster now. These are 3-cost Tricksters. The Evaporate, he's probably not going to be able to put 5 damage on the field. I don't think. We can actually do this and... That was so freaking clutch. I can't even believe that happened. The Evaporate will draw us a card. This would be a 6-6. We can do this maybe next turn. Buff Shroom trying to do something here. So I think our face is our most important asset right now, so we'll do that. Now this costs 2. Nibble heals us. I think we nibble, just it'll make this play next turn much stronger. Yes, now we're gonna win. Oh, well, I almost died, almost misplayed there. Again, the Trickster in lane 2, if I would have Area 22 and the Trickster in lane 2, we actually would have died. It was enough to kill us. So this happens. This happens. Play around field clear now. Let's just play closer lanes. We're putting in lanes 1, 2, and 3, even though we're scrunched together, and a Cherry Bomb doesn't kill any of these guys. It's still good because we want to kill him before he kills us, just in case he puts something with a lot of damage on the... a lot of damage on the field. And that does not get it done. None of his powers are really going to help him here, so let's just go with... Area 22 would actually be lethal if this wasn't hitting, but anyway. Let's just do it like that. And, at this point, even if he blocks and gets whatever he wants, there's no way for him to survive 2 6-6s and a 6-5. Come on, man. He actually blocked the first shot. He rolled a 3 there. No one cares. Teleport Zombot though. Nailed it. Just absolutely steamrolling every opponent with his control deck. This is just good old meta. I mean, this was the second to best deck back in set 1. At the beginning of set 1. That was before the era of Control Neptuna. Was Immorticia Trickster deck. This is a decent, we'll probably get a Summoning or a Bats here. I'd love to start off with Bats, which I don't think we have started off with. We start off with Summoning a good amount of times. Evaporate's the worst, and Acid Rain. I don't think I've even played an Acid Rain. We just start off with Evaporate every time. Come on, man. Pass. It's a 3rd Trickster. Play a Juggernaut here, please. Or that is perfect. Thank you. Is this aggro Wall Knight? He's playing Applesauce on 2. Oh, it's so hard for me to see this format. Just draft for cards. 14 mascots, 4 coaches, Locust Swarms. I would run Alien Ooze instead of Locust Swarm. You got your Rodeo Gargs. This deck looks beautiful, actually, and one more going viral if you have it. Otherwise, this deck looks fantastic. Alien Ooze. I find you can run Locust Swarm. I just find Alien Ooze is better. Amazing. So now all 3 Tricksters are getting charged. Just gotta play the tricks just to charge these Tricksters and get them in. I might burn a Teleport if he doesn't play anything, even though Teleport's, again, amazing with Trickster. This is tough. Do we want him to ramp and prevent damage? Reluctantly. Huge Giganticus is a little broken, yeah. It's power. So is the Smashes, if you think about it. Smashes is just a worse hero. Binary Stars are hard to pull off because they're so expensive, you know. They have actually very little health. Yes, top deck Rocket. Pretty good shape controlling this guy. This is a cheap aggro Wall Knight he's running with little attacks and stuff. Still reluctant to burn the teleport, particularly against Wall Knight, who's so hard to kill. I think I gotta keep it. The unpacked zucchini. I've only found use for it with Rose. I think we'll burn a teleport now. So we need stuff. Beat me up would be very good, because then we can evaporate. Another one! We could almost just burn a Trickster on this Briar Rose. Tricksters happen next turn if we burn a teleport now. This is a very, very dangerous hand, and we're at 17, so we can kind of take this slow. I think we reluctantly Trickster to Briar Rose. It's gonna be very sad if he puts poppies on the field and stuff like that. This is still not gonna be easy, particularly against Wall Knight. I mean, we've got to do 20 damage now. It really depends what comes up in our hands and what he's packing, you know? This is not gonna be easy. We should play tricks, try to clear up lanes, and just hit him. We need to hit him hard with every Trickster. That'll be a rocket next turn. See, I might not even play a Trickster yet. We're at 11. Can't afford it. We're gonna make these cheaper and then come in with like a volley of no, really. This is very bad. This evaporate is killing us here. Charges all these down again. Nibble actually kills this, which is super good. And he doesn't have a cob cannon to speak of, so Trickster, Nibble, bonus attack. Here comes the heat. This will heal us for 2 also, which is nice. There's the poppies. 6 and 6 doesn't get it done. We have to nibble the Briar Rose. They'll still bonus attack through one of these, I think, to get a thing. It's doing 8 to us here. We'll have 12 health. Interesting. So we'll have to do the bonus attack next turn now, obviously. No point in bonus attacking. He just needs 4 damage to kill us. Fairness. Wall Knight is so hard to kill. Don't have a teleport. 6 and 6 doesn't win. We have to do this defensively now. 5. We don't got it. We're gonna lose. I mean, 6 and 8 actually wins. So if he doesn't have a way to... Nah. GG. This is actually lethal if he wouldn't have 5 damage in lane 1. Well played. Alright, 6 and 1. You know, the thing I actually said right when I started the video is that we have no answer to Briar Rose. I mean, we had answers there, but they were too slow. Ugh, that's 14 damage on the field. Astrocado gets it done. It wouldn't have helped. If we would have had extra brains, we could have gone face to first Trickster, and then bonus attack bonus attack and area 22 with the second. So if we actually would have had one more brain, we probably would have won. Actually. Yeah. One more brain, we would have gotten him. Damn. Damn like a slice of ham. Actually, maybe we should have kept that in case we got electrician. Looking for a trickster. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Aggro. Of all the damage, which one do I hate the most? I'm not a hater, so I'm not even answering that question. Hate? You can answer what I think is effective or something. But I think let's just nibble this. There it is. There she is! That's what I'm talking about. Is it Wednesday already? Damn like a slice of ham. Wasn't such a cheap walnut. Well, again, he was running what? A little bit of ramp, Briar Rose. He had a little interesting cards at the beginning. I thought it was actually aggro. He was running some Guacodiles, which are good cards. Freaking, it wasn't running Wingnut apparently, but it was running. We actually do this. We'll do this on heights, so I don't get scorched. Can I please get some good summonings today? Come on, man. They've all been mediocre at best. Second Trickster. We've been doing really poor on the summonings and really well on the Trickster draws. So we've actually never had a game that we just were, you know, waiting it out to even get a Trickster in hand, which could end up being a potential problem with this deck. When do I predict set 5 will be? I have no idea. Bum bum bum. Secret Agent Imp. It's worth it. I'm gonna be a big imp. I'll have nothing of it. You can't really buff this. I'll do this. Killed it. Like bum bum wow. Die. If he plays Briar Rose, we'll do the double extinction on the Briar. Holy smokes! This is not good. How do we deal with this Wingnut? Short answer is we don't. Let's get some damage going. It's gonna be tough. Come on, Justamon. No, there's no. Don't believe me, some people say. Teleport Trickster. It's such a weird play. Gotta do it like this. And we'll extinction this next turn. And do some stuff. Get 7 here. Ooh, Nibble works too. Save this one. You can heal this. That'll be good. Or you can just heal your face. Okay. So always happens. This makes this not very blastable, which is nice. I think, no. Ah, these little flowers don't really matter. 8. There's nothing you can do to prevent this from happening. Best case scenario, you can weed whack it down to 6 attack again. There you go. So here's another 8. He'll be down to 8. Super wins. Yes! Yes! Super, which can be played in the water, gets us that exact 2 damage we need in order to set up guaranteed lethal on the next turn. That's how it's done, you guys. Amazing. I think that's death sound instead. Whew! We've been getting really good on lucky in certain things. Getting this in clutch situations, the Immortitious Super. Amazing! Good old Trickster decks! I'm getting nostalgic from set 1 now. Remember when Control was so good? Remember when Tricksters were just total bae? We have to keep this combo. Let's look for a Trickster, I suppose. We're keeping this. We don't have a Trickster yet. Ooh, start off with Immortitious Super. That's what I'm talking about. Question is, do we counter it? Yeah, why not? Draw us an extra card. Let's go on Char. Burn this. We'll burn a teleport because just don't have the Tricksters yet. Nibbling this is fine. It makes this electrician good. The electrician will kill this, then we can Secretion it the next turn. Citron doesn't have enough ways of dealing with a 2-2 that we really need to be worried here. Makes this all happen around faster. Extra health, doesn't matter. Cool bean. Still trades. It didn't matter at all. Yep. We'll start doing bonus attacks on this 5-5. That's okay. Abort! Abort! Get out of there! We could go with Nibble, beam me up. I'd rather get a Trickster burning. I don't know. He has ways of dealing with heights, not really more ground. Can do this and a bonus attack, and I'm down to 10 already, actually. Pretty good. With a little mini gravestone Trickster. Please don't bust this. He has so many ways of dealing with gravestones. He's running cool beans, which is actually nice. It means he's probably not running grave busters. Usually you'll run like one good way of dealing with gravestones. No one cares. No one cares. This is worth it. That's a pretty hefty bonus attack. Well, we might be able to use this later to clear a lane. Actually, this will get him down to... Oh, this will get him down to 5 health here. And he might Shamrock at this. Let's kind of do it while we can. Rolls double ones. Another one! No, another 3. So he'll probably block this game. Where's Trickster? Oh, there you are. I just have to do the Trickster chant. Where is Trickster? Bouncing it. It loses its stats when it gets bounced for some weird reason. Just charging Trickster. So it's done. This is turn 6. So if we play 2 tricks right now, Trickster will come in and win next turn. Can't play one of these. We can teleport this in though. This is nice, because this makes the Trickster do an extra bonus attack. kind of cool. Okay, so we usually win here because he needs to roll a 3 in order to just survive. If not, we're gonna have such a great setup. We don't teleport Trickster. You gotta play around Brain Nano. Let's just take him while we can. Got him. Alright. 8 and 1. Be super happy with the... Even 80% is fine, you know. 80% for a deck means you're gonna climb through the ranks. 90% is obviously top tier. Ranked up. Give me those jams. What rank am I now? Oh, I'm 45. Cool. I'm sure there's a bunch of Ultimate Leaguers already. This is the first good deck in a couple days, actually. Well, we did 2 days ago. Anyway. This is kind of like... We did see the one synchronized swimmer. We're only running 2 in the deck. Looking for Trickster, yes. Now the question is, should we keep this? These have been kind of neat. Or should we just go for an extra trick or a Trickster? I don't really have any place to... let's get rid of it. Rocket will probably come in handy. Ooh, we start off with bats again. Against Beta. You're so annoying. Please no more Forget-Me-Nuts. Forget-Me-Nuts are obviously extremely good against this deck. Wonder how aggressive this guy is. Super? This is better than I'm doomed if he has Bog. There you go. Nibble is the play. We'll use the bats maybe to, you know, deal 2 damage. We only need to really do 1 health there. Beam me up Secret Agent might be a play. Ugh. So we can, let's just do both. We'll draw the card. Having this to cycle through the block meter isn't horrible. I'll just charge up the Tricksters. This is fine. So this will draw us another card. Kills his engine. Ooh, there you go. Ooh, we have a turn 4. We just drew a turn 4 play. We do not want this getting dickweeded, so we'll put it on heights. Does this deck handle Sparklord well? I don't really see a need. No one cares, no one cares. But abort! Get out of there! My real name's a frame. My real name is a frame. Go insane. I think that 3 damage hitting our face is a nobody cares situation. Yeah, he doesn't know it's at him. Oof! Not bad. Bam. Bam like a slice of ham. Nibbling you. Goodbye. We'll survive some Secret Agents again if we want. Kind of fun. Teleport Trickster is in order. So I think it's gonna be Secret Agent Teleport Trickster. Set this up for 8+8. You know, if we set this up, Trickster becomes lethal, Teleport Trickster becomes lethal, but... then it can environments. It's probably gonna be Secret Agent Teleport Trickster. If he gives us a good rocket... Board again! Comes a 5/5. Let's say Teleport Trickster does 12. And then the Electrician is just so good. We'll have a couple targets for that. Ooh. Does this work? This will bring this down to 2+2. Oh, that's some Extinction Event value. Protects our face a little bit. We'll probably block here, actually. There's nothing that the block will help this Trickster. Let's play this Trickster at heights. Amazing. Rolls a 1. Hits him for 6. Rolls another 1. Like literally. Oh! No! Goodbye! That's how you deal with it! Oh, that was crazy. Another one. So we'll do 3. Oh, man! Plus this. Maybe this should have gone on the ground just so we'll be able to have another activator. In case he grave busts this. Shamrocky. Yeah, so this is turn 7, so if we play 2 tricks, it'll bring down to 8. Not happening. We do have a rocket science, though. Decides to completely ignore the 5. 5 for the win! Yes! Hope you guys enjoyed. Absolutely dominated every single opponent. Obviously, it's a control deck, so we're able to deal with those pesky top-tier aggro plant decks very well with this one. Amazing, super nostalgic with the Tricksters, and super flashy with Secret Agent Electrician, which, again, the main thing always was the Tricksters. The Area 22 is great, but the Secret Agent with the Electrician did give us, like in that game, that little bit of extra push to create mini Tricksters in order to win. Absolutely amazing, 9-1, super pleased. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace, this is Fry. Woo! If he would have fronted the gravestone, we actually would have won even if he would have fronted the gravestone, because it would have exploded. We would have had 5 health still, and we still would have won. So, yeah. We were able to deal with a couple of decks with wingnuts too. Pleased. I think the one deck with the wingnut did beat us though. There's no actual ways in this deck to deal with wingnut. It's just, yeah. So we'll do some PvP, and then I'll do the daily challenge. Actually, stream a little early now, so it doesn't happen yet. My in-game name is Fry 'em Up. It's about like that. No spaces, no capitals. And feel free to friend me. It's first come, first serve. Rada 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 doo doo. Is this a good deck? Did I just challenge him by accident? Alright, I had 5-5. It's called the Mini Trickster deck. Can't add people, Abood. Let's use the Trump wall. How loud is that desktop audio? The sound might be a little high still. Okay. This is my deck. I feel like I'm playing a strategy deck here. Okay, you build a wall. Two, three, four. See if we see a con man here. Synchronized Swimmer. We ended up playing Synchronized Swimmer I think once. We're only running 2 in the deck, and I was definitely mulliganing it out every time in the beginning, so. We're not gonna build the wall. We'll play this after the 3-nut obviously gets better. This might be Control Boog, which is actually gonna be very sad against Bacanala. Extremely sad. So this is interesting. Because this is Control Boogaloo, this is not a play. This gets very easily removed. We're going to play 3 into 4 into 5, and he's not going to have a way to deal with all this. It can probably Locust Storm this one, actually. If he has Locust Storm, which he doesn't necessarily have. Otherwise, he can play this. It'll get removed. Yeah, let's just go with you. I'm an untrickable now. Giving us some extra attack would be cool. Another one? We actually don't want these. In case he has piano, it'll definitely hit this one. Untrickable. Maybe we should be saving. Maybe we should do this actually next turn. This is interesting. I'm gonna go with this and try to get the big card. I'll be able to remove this one, but maybe not. There you go. Take a look at with these two. This will at least be. He's not gonna be able to remove both of these. He definitely can't remove both of these. We'll do the pecan health later. Such a great answer to Octo Zombie. I feel like he's been trying to control Boogaloo me recently. We're actually, the momentum is completely on our side. It's only a 1/6 now. Interesting. You'd think he'd want the 1 damage to chip him, but guess not. This is gonna be interesting. Bunch of untrickable nuts. This is actually gonna be disgusting. We're gonna set up this card. Whoever knew this was so good against Control Boog. I wonder if covering this and getting 1 less walnut is the play. We'll see. We'll see. Weed spray doesn't help. Here's another untrickable. This is so good against Control Boogaloo. This is so good. Holy smokes. So now we can make... Damn, this is going to be harsh. These untrickable guys are going to be crazy. Gonna be crazy right now. This is, we're gonna have, oh man, if we had a walnut that would be nice because we really don't want to cover one of these untrickable ones. This is so good against Boog. This is crazily good. We're gonna have all these 3 6s, untrickable 3 9s. He can't deal with, Boogaloo can't deal with this field. Mitigates that slightly. We'll be able to defense that out. Goes with Cake. These high health guys. Now we're pouring on the damage against this Control Boogaloo. He's almost dead, actually. We can go with the root combo. Where did we get this from? Man, we've been getting some good draws. Look at this card, too! This is insanity. He's untrickable. You can't touch this, man. And then it's going to be Spikeweed Sector. This is so good. Ugh! Ugh! He was able to get rid of 1/3/6 using 3. This heals him a little bit. He could probably wrath this one down. But these untrickable minions are absolutely ruining this Control Boogaloo here. Locust Storm doesn't help. We'll just keep putting on the pressure. I can even play the 5/5 to give us 30 health here. This is interesting. I think this is a good question if this will kill the thing. I'm actually gonna BM try to kill my own dude with this eventually. I don't know what he's going for here. Shrinking Violet. Let's see here. I think 6 and 2. Okay. There's a Locust Storm. He's gonna run out of those eventually too. 7, 2. Okay, I want to Doom Shroom and see if it kills this. I'm assuming it will kill it. Because when they described Untrickable, unaffected by zombie tricks, which means it will be affected by plant tricks. We actually need to try this for science, so. Survey says. It does. Just need the 1 here. He does not have, what's it called? Just a science experiment. Good old friendly one. I mean, there's no way. How does he... Evaporate. He's got one card left. It's probably a Garlic Feast. It's definitely not going to take out two untrickable cards like that. GG, man. It actually wasn't for BM. I actually wanted to make sure that that works. According to the description. It will. We actually got that Potatosaurus from one of the Primal Walnuts. Whoever knew Primal Walnut buff would be the extreme answer to control Boogaloo. That was crazy. Just a great matchup for us at the end of the day. Edmund's very competitive, so I'll use, I guess, a competitive deck against him. I'm gonna pull out this deck. I actually plan on using this. No deck list. We'll have to find out in real time what I'm running here. In real snipe time. A lot of untrickables today. Primal Walnut buff getting it done. This is actually an extremely good play. Right here. Actually, is it? Well, yeah, because if he puts another thing on the field, it'll get damaged and then damaged again if we Wrathus. So. Just aggro. It's like aggro. Dang, we didn't end up with any bungee plumbers, which is sad. We need some smaller cards here. Pogo. I think keeping this alive is good. For tempo. Very low on health. It's like a bit more than a 4/7 on the field, I assume. Why final mission for the barrels? We just didn't get them together. Three, 1, and 1 looks very good. So this will go to lane 3. Making it rain. This does 9. 8, 7, 6. I think we lose. I believe we lose. There's nothing we can do there. Okay, man. The problem in this deck, this is this Control Infinity deck. I really want to use this. I think this should be an okay matchup. Don't have any good answers to the Hibernating Berries. I guess we have Pogo Mix of Gravedigger, which didn't work. It just fell behind is the problem. I'll show you guys what's in this deck. I plan on using this. I'm going to just do the daily challenge and head out. I kind of really need the Plumbers early on. Rely very heavily on them. There's no other real control cards you can run with Infinity. I want to bring this deck back. It's just a little disconcerting that that happened. Did he have 8 health? He didn't have 8. Did he have 8 health there? You should put a bar over your cards and do PvP. I'd rather be more entertaining for you guys. Final mission, Captain Deadbeard. You're right. You're right. This basically is old Control Infinity. It's so slow, though. If running Sharks is just better. There's no answer to Fireweed on 2. I mean, this is the answer. It's such a sad reality that Fireweed on 2, there's no answer to it. Guess you can put Barrel in lane 1. That's an advanced play right there. Put Deadly instead of this. I'm gonna have to work on this deck. Let's just do the It's Wacky Wednesday! I love Wacky Wednesday. Sometimes freezing a barrel is just what you need. You have 1 turn to win this game. Are we gonna be Green Shadow with a Winter Squash in the field? I do remember this one. The major explosion. A piece of trash garbage. So we need 8. This will do... This is gonna have 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's like this. And then you do this. Shabam! Shabam! That dies. And you do this. Hey, we won! We had this daily last year, I believe. Why do we have 10 sun? They have 11 group brains. He must have played Cryo Brain. That must be the explanation to the thing. That's the daily. Nailed it! Should I even upload this to YouTube? I'm sure there's gonna be new people who want to see it. Alright guys, that was the daily challenge. Hope you enjoyed. Peace, this is Fra. You ever check out my video from last year? Anyway. What time is it? 2:04. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. We're gonna have some exciting Gwent in 4:30. We've actually been having a lot of fun. We had this really weird arena deck. I'll probably just do arena again. Why not? We had this really weird arena deck yesterday that went 8 and 2, even though it had a dead shoop in it. It was amazing! I'm gonna get to work, probably get some exercise this afternoon, and I will see you guys in 2.5 hours. Thanks for joining. What happened to the outro music? Remember I used to run outro music? Here, let's do the outro music. Is this the outro? Here you go. Oh, you can hear it over the lawnmower music sometimes. Can we have like some sha-na-na music that we'd run at the end here? Where's the sha-na-na music here? Gotta be here somewhere. I do not see it. It has forsaken us. We've been forsaken by the sha-na-na-na music. That doesn't help at all. How come the chat's not on this one? Oh yeah, I turned it off. Oops. Alright guys, I will see you later. Fortara. Yesence instead of no? I'm definitely not doing that, Elzer. I could probably find it again. This will be music. Where is the sha-na-na music? Probably under S. Sha-na-na-na. It's not here. Did it get removed from my computer? Where is it? This one's perfect. This is while I look for the other music. We'll play this one. This actually evolves into a pretty cool song. I use this as the outro in one of my Mario videos. Without the first few, 10 seconds. Isn't this awesome? I'll just do this instead of the sha-na-na. Everyone knows the first part because it's just the elevator music for like Vanos gaming and stuff, but I kind of like this. No, it is. It's the technical difficulty music. No one ever hears this part, which is actually good music. Wolverine appears in Deadpool 2. PvZ Heroes animation. Okay, thanks, Bear. All right, guys. I'll see you in a couple hours. Peace. This is Fry.